Morning, guys. It is June 11th, 2025. Kind of a unique call this time. I got a call from some Japanese lady. Have a hard time understanding her on the phone. She had a problem with something going on with a water pipe and gas company, and they shut the water off, or the gas off in the street, and now she got no water pressure, and she had the water department down in there and gave me the guy's name. So I know the people at the water department. I called them and I talked to the guy that was down there, and basically what he said was the gas company,
turn left on Old Westport Road.
Gas company was changing the gas line, and they dug up the water main, so she didn't have no water, so they had to fix the water pipe. And then when they turned it back on, I guess there was a lot of sand that got pushed into the water meter. When they broke the pipe, a lot of sand got in the water main to her house. So the water department went over there. He took the meter out of in the basement after they did the repair, and it was full of sand.
On Old Westport Road.
He tried dumping out the water meter, and he ended up changing the water meter because it was full of sand, and he don't know if the new water meter he put in is going to have any more sand in it. And he says the first floor bathroom's got no water pressure to it, so he thinks there's sand in that line also. So I'm going to go over there, pull the water meter out, and see if there's any sand in it, and maybe flush the water main out without the meter in it, with a hose just hooked up to, the main shut off, and flush it into. He says there's a pit there. I could probably flush the main out directly into a pit. So if there's any more sand, they'll dump out, and then after, hopefully the water meter is not full of sand, I could put it back in there and try to find out why the first floor has no water pressure. Maybe.
Right to US 6 East.
I'm hoping that, the sand is in the shut-off, in the faucet, some supplies or something. I could, maybe shut the supplies off and put a flex line into a bucket and see if I'm getting a good flow, into that. He said he didn't touch under the hot, he just touched the cold, so he don't think that he pushed any of the water into the hot lines. I called this lady back, and I explained to her and her husband both in detail what I'm going to do when I go over there. And supposedly, they're going to have to pay me directly, and then they could go after the gas company for my portion of the bill and get reimbursed. That's what it's going to have to be. And they're on the same page, so that's where I'm moving forward with that. Going to be a kind of a unique, different job for sure, and I'll have to definitely record it for cover my ass here. I don't know, what's going to be entailed until I get there, but that's what I'm feeling I'm going to have to do. She's only a couple of miles from me, so I kind of feel better that I talked to the water department and got a feel for what he found when he was there and what he thought, and alright, so I'm gonna take this meter out first and check it, see if there's any sand in there. Okay? And then I'm gonna, if there's no sand in the meter, if there's sand in the meter, then I could flush it, put an adapter on here and flush it into there, get all the sand out, and then we gotta go find out what's going on the first floor. But I have to do this first because there might be more sand in here. Alright? Okay. Let me get my tools and do my thing. After that, we got to get upstairs, okay? He said the first floor bathroom? It might be in one of these shut-offs that's bad.
It's here.
Right here, this bathroom. It could be in one of these shut-offs. So let me start there, okay? When I talk to you on the phone, you understand what I was saying, right?
We did not do anything about this.
I might have to. Yeah. I gotta start there first. See if there's any more sand in the meter. That because they just changed that.
I understand.
All right. There's a pit right here. I could. water meter. Should be able to get that apart. Put an adapter on there and drain it. Put an adapter on there with a hose and I gotta talk to the police at the beginning of the street to be able to even get in here because they're working on the street. It's off. That should be off, right? It's off. This one, if there's any more sand in the meter. I'm going to save the water in a bucket in case I need it to flush the meter out. We're going to see if there's any more sand in the new meter. And I can put an adapter on here and just open and flush it right into the pit if I have to. How long have they been working on the street for? About a week? Couple of weeks? Because they got the cop on there.
Oh, they work for
how long?
3-4 weeks already.
3-4 weeks. Yeah. Now where you from? Where you from?
Me?
Yeah.
From Taiwan.
Taiwan.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got a hard time understanding people?
No.
Takes time?
No.
No?
Not now.
Not now?
In the beginning, yes.
Oh yeah, I can
And
imagine.
that's 40 years ago.
Wow, 40 years. Wow. You miss it? You miss the country? No?
No.
Well, that was a quick answer. Nope. Yeah, I talked to the guy from the water department. I told him what I was going to do over here. And he understood, you know. Oh yeah, there's more shit in there. Not a lot, but some. Not a lot. All right, so not bad. That's good. Yeah, it's clean in there. So it's clean in there. So honeycombed, I can see it. That's good. That's good. Well, that's not an issue. I'm gonna make sure we get this back in the right way. This is an arrow here. And a double washer. No dirt in there, nothing major. A little bit. You hear me?
Yeah.
So it's just the first floor bathroom you're having a problem, and everything else is okay.
Right.
Okay. That's no big deal. A little bit of sediment in there. Looks like maybe stuff from the pipe. You want to see? You want to see it? Mm-hmm. Come take a look. The stuff in the bucket. You see the stuff in the bucket? Yeah. I'm gonna take a picture. I can send it to the guy from the water department. Nothing major, but I like to keep him informed, you know?
Yeah, but this is the second the new meter. The first one is lots of sand in there.
Huh?
Yesterday when they come to replace a new one.
There was a lot of sand in there.
Right.
He said about a cup of sand. That's a lot, a whole cup. All right, so far so good. You gotta do a process here, you know. You gotta go through one step at a time. So we'll turn the water back on, and we'll go upstairs and we'll check the first floor stuff. Okay, that's next. Water's back on. That's an old valve there, brass piping. Nothing. It's not even open all the way. There you go. The valve's not open all the way underneath.
Oh.
That was easy. Yeah, that's what I said.
So tight to me, I thought it's all
Huh? Look at that shit. Yeehaw. The shutoff wasn't open all the way. Huh? Look at that, huh? Well, we'll do the toilet next, but... Alright, how about the hot? The hot's good too, alright? So that part's okay. Wow, how the hell am I gonna get that fucker off of there?
I'll do that.
Huh?
I'll do that.
This comes off?
Yeah, yes.
Alright. Okay, let's see if the valve. Yeah, alright. You retired now? Yeah?
Almost.
You retired? You retired?
Almost.
Almost?
Not yet.
Not yet. Alright, hang on a minute. Don't trip. You okay?
Yeah.
You're alright, the wheel's all wrong, right?
Yeah.
There you go. They don't give you a lot of room in here. They don't give you a lot of room. Wow. Well, I'll put it here, so I don't want to break it. I'd rather leave it here. I don't want to break it. You understand?
Okay.
Well, she's loosey-goosey. Tank's loosey-goosey. Ain't good. Oh. All right, let's see what we can do here. Gotta get my tools closer till I can grab them. Let's see, it might just be some shit probably stuck in the valve, I'm thinking. We're gonna be able to Gotta be able to shut this off on. Oh, no. I moved it and it started bubbling. Somebody shut it off. You got all your valves are off. How come all the valves are off? You didn't shut them off?
I didn't do anything about it.
It's filling.
It is possible they did that and forget.
The shut-offs are all off. You don't know?
I did not know.
It's filling.
They should know better when they come in there.
I don't know. I mean, whatever. The shut-offs are off. I mean, that's good. You get off cheap, right? You don't want to spend extra money unless you have to, right?
Right.
You like that part. Yeah. What's this MSG they put in the Chinese food? What is that?
I don't know.
MSG?
MSG.
No? Monosodium glutamate.
What is MSG? MSG.
You don't know?
On Chinese food.
你看那个哦，those are something you guys don't like it. It's like,
Makes it taste good.
yeah, it tastes good, but
Yeah, it tastes good.
Is it no good for your body?
No good. Is that what she said? No good for your body? Huh? Yeah.
Don't be too
Well,
much.
she's a smart one, huh? The wife?
Yeah.
She's a smart one?
Don't be too
She
much.
driving the bus?
No.
Huh?
I am the boss.
She's driving the bus, guy. Well, this is too high. That's too high. It's gonna overflow the tank. I gotta cut that before I leave. I gotta cut that before I leave. It's too high. The overflow. What's gonna happen is if this don't shut off, it's gonna run out here because that's higher than this.
Yeah.
So I gotta cut a little bit of that off. You see it? How high that is? See how high that is? You see how high this is? If this doesn't shut off, it's gonna come up and it's gonna come out the hole here.
And that's right.
So if I cut that, make it lower, the overflow, the water will go down there like it should. That's a safety. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
Okay. I'm gonna somebody come in here and give you a quick how you doing and you're gonna be in trouble. You understand? I'm trying to save your future problems. Because if not, you're gonna have problems. There's the water line right there. Alright, I shut it off. I can cut it. Alright, there we go. That's better. See now, if you have a problem, it won't flood your house.
Thank you for that.
Understand? Trying to save you future problems. Yeah, the flipping shutoffs are off. I mean, you got off easy, cheap. Definitely got a good flow coming out of there, so it's good. Same problem?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, let me just make sure this fills up all the way and we'll give it a flush. It's definitely working better now, so. Alright, that's better. He's definitely filling. Yeah, I was a little concerned about that height of that thing. It was very concerning. And I'm up. Water line's down a little ways. Able to tighten these wing nuts up on this thing. Got wing nuts, wow. Alright, that's good. Make sure flush is good. Yeehaw! Look at that, huh? No more peeing in the woods. Alright, I think that's gonna work. I'm bad, huh? That's what the bears do, you know. The bears pee in the woods. You ever see them? The bears? Wow. Alright. I like your faucet. That thing is like super fancy.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that one? Come with the sink?
Come with the house.
Nice. Alright. This one's the same. I don't know. Somebody is in here playing around with doing crazy shit in here. Let's see if this one works. Yeah, this one's getting good flow.
Yeah.
This one's okay.
Yeah.
You said the shower was a problem?
My wife says shower is a problem.
The problem,
I'm
what?
thinking that you may also have to cut the pipe a little bit.
I gotta cut this one too. Yeah, this one's kind of high too.
Yeah.
I can measure it, but I'm thinking it is kind of high.
Once the water.
Let me measure it. This is one of them old shitters that's got the double bolts. Yeah, somebody put new parts in it, but they left them the wrong length. I don't know. I'm gonna measure. We're down 1 3/4, right? Yeah, see, it's too close. That's close right where the nut is, so I'll cut a little bit off that one too, okay? Better to be safe than sorry, they say. I'll cut off like, 3/4 of an inch or so, and that's all I need. A lot of guys, they think they know everything, but they're still in flipping diapers. They're still virgins. Know what I'm saying? That's better. Now if you have an issue, the water goes down the overflow instead of going down on the floor. Better. That's better. Oh. I got a problem now. Alright, she shut off. That's good. That's flushing. There you go. Alright, put the cover on and I'm done.